Hi guys, it's Dylan O'Keefe, driver of the number 8 Schaeffler TCR Australia entry. I've now driven 4 different TCR models, the Peugeot 308 being the 4th different one, starting with the Alfa Romeo, transitioned to the Renault, and last year I was fortunate enough to do some laps in an Audi as well. So I've sort of covered all the different makes and models and all the differences too. So all the cars have their little intricate things that you have to drive a bit differently, and in the Peugeot I'm sort of trying to adapt myself as best and as quickly as possible to have a really good season ahead. So here I am in the home of my 308 TCR car. What I first noticed off getting in this car to begin with was how tight the entry is. You know, you got to be pretty flexible to get in one of these things compared to some of the other cars. And yeah, this car handles really well out the gate. I've really enjoyed my time in it so far. A couple of things that are memorable are the steering is super sensitive. It's got a really fast steering ratio compared to some of the other makes and models. So yeah, this requires super smooth inputs from the driver, which for my driving style I really enjoy because I'm smooth anyway. Also, a couple of other things is braking stability is really nice and I enjoy that. Much like a lot of the other makes and models of the TCR cars, this car has paddle shift, which is quite nice for me this year. It's a bit of a luxury because in the Renault last season it was a sequential shifter, which the sequential has its benefits where you can downshift when you want and it's really smooth shifting. The paddle shift is a luxury from driver's point of view because you never have to take your hands off the wheel. However, sometimes with the downshifts it's a little bit rough in this make, so you got to be careful later in the stops, especially when you're going down to first gear, not to lock the front axles. So there are a few considerations to make when you're driving one of these things.